So this episode of the podcast is sponsored by Adult Lego. You got your kids' Lego, you got those bricks, you stack them up, you make a pig, whatever. Bravo, you did it. They have Star Wars Lego, they have all that stuff. Where are my adult Legos? I'm an adult over the age of 18. I am a consenting individual by law. Where's the Lego for me? I want to have a set up scene with some adult content. I want to see the pregnancies. I want to see the nitty gritty. I want to see some lost babies. I want to see Amber Alerts. I want to see divorce in my Lego. I want to see the world around me in my Lego. I want the nitty gritty in my Lego. Adult Lego. It's coming out soon. I think there's a Kickstarter for it. You should go out and support it. That's all. Welcome back to another episode of Brennan Cameron Don't Go Outside. I'm Brennan Graham, and sitting next to me is my pal Cameron Osborne. Cameron, how you doing, buddy?
Welcome back. I'm doing great.
We had a week off. Took a week off.
We had a week off.
And we tossed up an old episode last week that we had sitting in the old piggy bank here at the studio.
Sitting there in the old Don't Go Outside Spank Bank was Kurt Russell.
Found out something new. You masturbate to your own show.
Don't we all, though?
Nope.
Am I right? Am I right? You're sitting across from me. Grads and dads, it's your month. Happy Father's Day out there.
Happy Daddy Day. Love you, Daddy.
That sounds odd when you say it.
Miss you, Daddy. Love you.
Miss you,
Have
Daddy.
a good trip.
Love you. Have a good trip to get some smokes.
My dad doesn't smoke anymore.
Happy Father's Day out there.
You're an ass.
What? Just because I thought your dad...
Yeah, you just go smokes and rum. Those are the only two things you know about my father.
Diet Coke.
He doesn't even really drink Diet Coke that much anymore.
It's not like I don't even know your father anymore, Brendan.
You've lost touch, man.
I've lost touch with your dad. When was the last time your dad texted me?
We used to be tight, man.
Your dad and I used to interact.
Yeah.
For periods of time.
He says your name. See ya. See you at dinner.
See you at dinner. But not anymore. It's the way that it goes. You know what? That's okay.
Yeah, it was a great Father's Day. I got to watch you because you have stepfather and father. I don't think I'm talking out of school right now.
It's okay. That's the right amount of personal details about me that I want.
Names and addresses, of course. Yeah, so you got the exchange of two. You got two calls to make.
Yep.
And you're playing phone tag with both of them.
You always got it. You got to make the, when a child goes through divorce, no one thinks about the larger ramifications. I'm sure they think about, doing poorly in school or how it would affect their health. But it's like you got to buy twice as many gifts. You got to make twice as many phone calls on birthdays. Now you have a whole second side. You got to deal with Mother's Days. Now it's a bam bam. Christmas, you got to be at one calling the other. Mm-hmm. It's
and do you ever have to? Because obviously each other parent, I guess, a little more intimately than the step parent. A little bit.
Interesting. Go on.
Right.
Go on.
So, I don't know. But do you give one, like the step parent, a little bit lesser than the parent, maybe even subconsciously, just like as a gift or something, or is it just like no bearing because you grew up with both of them, so it doesn't even fucking matter?
Yeah, I think when you're younger,
on both sides.
When you're younger, you have the feeling of like your step parent is not your parent. Like if I was,
it's just natural.
If I was calling my dad's house and to ask like, hey, can I stay at this person's house for dinner? If my stepmom picked up the phone, I would ask to speak to my dad to ask him. Like, there's always that,
naturally, I think,
that sort of thing. But I think now, we're older and like, my parents, all four of my parents are all like super different. So like, we all have our own kind of things of our relationship that sort of makes it all certainly like a lot more even now, I think.
Yeah. You all have your own independent things.
Yeah, and I think probably part of getting older also is that, your relationship with your parents change.
Yeah.
And now we're at this point where it's like, it's like my stepdad is just like a really good friend that just happens to be married to your mom.
Yeah.
Hey,
buddy.
It's sort of like that,
Still sleeping with my mom? Cool.
Props.
Pound it.
Props, bro. Sick. Yeah, and
Sick, man.
That's maybe that's the role that your step parents come into.
Did you watch the X Games this year? It was sick, man.
It was sick, bro. Hang loose, hang loose.
They don't even do that anymore. They all look like robots.
Don't go
They
shuck,
go,
bro.
I'm gonna street skate, and it's a routine they've practiced for a whole year.
Oh yeah.
Their name's Skylar, and their mom drives them to the skate park
In
Venice, brah.
In Venice, bruh.
Bruh, I'm making this perfect. I videotape it and then watch my technique. Whatever happened to just riding, man?
What happened just riding, man?
Getting dirty, getting your palms all scraped up.
I remember free running before you were taking your fisheye lens videos. I was thinking sick. I was doing it before. I was doing it before fisheye lens.
I miss the days when you didn't even have to ollie. You just ride, man.
You just fucking ride down the boardwalk.
Yeah.
It would be rough. It would be rough on the wheels, but you just fucking do it, bro.
You got to get the big fatty wheels, man.
Not where I'm from. Not where I'm from.
We like those small.
We like the small little wheels.
We like small wheels, eh?
I'm a
You're
small
wheel
wheel man. What can I say? This is going back a little bit, I guess, because we did take the week off.
Yeah, from the
So I guess
previous
we're going back
episodes.
from a couple weeks back. So listeners, I know you're thinking. I know you were sitting there during that last episode, and you're thinking to yourself, "Damn it, when are we going to get these answers resolved?"
They didn't
They
didn't fix it. All the mistakes.
Guys, they didn't fix any of this stuff, and what the hell?
I wrote a letter to them and told them to fix it. They didn't do everything that I thought.
There's 5 letters. That's all you need. Fix it. And
Yeah.
and here
Or
we
you
are.
could even say 4 letters because I is used twice. Hey.
5 characters.
Those are for all those Frasier fans out there who like that intellectual comedy. I'm here for you.
This section of the podcast is known as the soft talking highbrow hour.
Phil Mickelson sets for the putt, and he has a big boner. It's a smooth back draw, and he fucked his own mother.
And release.
Jerry had a stroke. Go
Help.
2. Camera 2.
Last week, 2 weeks ago, we the cast of A Few Good Men. There's no John Goodman.
Oh, I looked back at that.
You look back at that one too.
Tom Cruise.
It's Jack Nicholson.
And Tom Cruise.
Yes, and Tom Cruise. So we were right on Cruise. I think I also
That
said Cuba.
I was thinking that other one where he was in, I think with Robert De Niro. He had to fill his. He was in like the Navy. I remember just him having to do a test where he had like a scuba helmet on, and they filled it with water. And I think it was against Robert De Niro.
Is that Men of Honor?
Men of Honor, yes.
It is De Niro.
That's it.
You're right. You're
Yep.
right. Thanks, Cuba Gooding Jr. though for
Love his work.
He showed us the money. He snow dogged his way
Into our hearts.
and he was only like 3 years younger than the guy who played his dad in Boys in the Hood.
That's even better.
That's
I
even
think
better.
he is single-handedly ruined the Kangaroo Jack series.
I don't think he was in that.
No, I know, because Snow Dogs was so strong. It was so strong.
So here's what gets.
Suck it, Jerry O'Connell. I said it.
See, I like that.
Team Cuba.
But not suck it to Anthony Anderson. I think he's still
cool.
he's
He was
still
in Hustle and Flow.
That wasn't his
Gets a
fault.
pass.
That wasn't his fault, bro.
Anyone who's in Hustle and Flow, you get a pass.
Remember like the commercials for that Kangaroo Jack, and you're thinking to yourself like this is like a buddy cop with a talking kangaroo, and then
Yeah.
you watch the movie and the kangaroo didn't talk at all.
No, because they're not allowed to use like cruelty to animals. So
Oh yeah, because you'd have to kill a kangaroo and then fashion some
puppet
kind of
its fate off.
marionette system.
G'day, Kangaroo Jack.
I'm Kangaroo Jack.
Where's me fucking head gone?
And so they weren't allowed to do that. So it was really just the story of the kangaroo
Running
stealing
away.
their money, and them
Yeah.
he didn't talk at all.
It was really bad.
They just faked it for the trailer.
I watched that movie in grade 8 in our gymnasium. There was like movie night, and they had a projector. They were doing like movie night.
Why did you choose to go?
I literally had nothing going on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So nothing was more...
I think it was like a joke at first, and then I just ended up watching Kangaroo Jack.
You started watching Kangaroo Jack in grade 8.
Sucks.
And you didn't even get to finger
Might have
anyone.
been younger. Might have been younger than that.
Okay.
Grade 6.
Grade 6, and you didn't even get to finger anyone.
I wasn't fingering in that age.
Should have been.
Not even myself.
Well, that's probably for the best.
Explore your bodies, kids. Don't be ashamed.
What else is going on? We were talking about the other week, like the drugs that actors and actresses, like when they're doing drugs or they're smoking cigarettes, like what it is. And
that was a really long-winded. What drugs they do?
You know what? Sometimes it's nice to hold the attention, of the audience. And
that would be nice.
That way, we all arrive at the same time.
Yep.
More often than
Slowing it down.
More often than not, like anything smoke related is either like tobacco, clove cigarettes, or like other forms of herbal cigarettes.
Oh.
So more often than not, it's not like some gross random substance. It is often a plant-based substance, like some kind of
nicotine
thing that they're doing.
We should ban it.
Lines of Coke are often crushed up
Coke.
vitamin B, like chewable tablets,
Yep.
That's common. And also, if you are in like various actors unions, I'm sure I guess all of them, there is a smoke bump, which is like what it's called, which is like a contract kicker if your character has to smoke. Some people will like if you're kind of getting paid this, if your character has to smoke, you get an extra whatever.
That's
percent.
real.
That's real.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, because they do that in Thank You for Smoking. They go Brad Pitt, but he's got to blow O's. Because with the tobacco bureau, they're like, okay, Brad Pitt's going to smoke. Too. That was a good one. Aaron Eckhart. What up?
So yeah, that's real. Even if the person, obviously, so they're not smoking pot on set. Like this isn't Easy Rider.
Oh, that's
fair, right?
It's totally fair.
Yeah, so there you go.
I wish it was like Easy Rider. They'd make a more pure film. They should let them smoke pot and mess up their lines and then just get bored with the whole process and never make art again. You have to be violently high and memorize these 5 pages. I would melt in my own jacket.
There you go. Peter Fonda. There you have it, kids.
Peter was a looker.
Yeah. There's these classically handsome men.
Yeah, he was kind of like a weirdo. He looked like stand-in for like the Ramones or something.
That's pretty cool though.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Who doesn't think the Ramones are cool?
Still? Are people still listening to the Ramones? You think there's
in commercials? Probably.
You think there's like 12-year-olds coming up? Are they still buying the shirts and buying the fucking?
Yeah, they're still buying the shirts.
Yeah?
They're still selling the shirts.
Are they? And they're there. They don't play live concerts anymore. They can't.
What? No, half of them are dead.
R.I.P. Johnny. Jim.
I think he died. He had some weird disease, and Dee Dee died.
Dee Dee.
He came up with like the rap album.
And there's a Joey. There's a Joey,
heroin.
Right?
Yeah, there's a few others.
And then a fucking
transitionary.
Mike.
I don't think
Dylan.
Mike.
Dylan Ramone. Lucas.
Clint
Ramone. That
Davis.
Sounds just as ridiculous. That's anyone named Clint. That just sounds just as ridiculous.
I don't know any Clints.
If you're a Ramones fan out there, fuck, good for staying on. And 2, let us know.
Everyone's always going to listen to Blitzkrieg Bop in California
You're
Sun.
going to listen to it, or it's going to be played and you will be in the vicinity.
Come on.
How many YouTube or how many iTunes, Spotify downloads are we getting of Blitzkrieg Bop?
Probably a ton.
You think so?
At a certain age, I guarantee.
I think
guarantee you, they're still
Blitzkrieg
steady.
Bop, and then like Teenage Lobotomy and the cover of the Spider-Man theme.
What?
That's about it.
I don't think Teenage Lobotomy would be up there. It'd probably be California Sun.
I don't know. Good try. There you go. I don't think I know that one.
California Sun?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you do.
Is it like California sun? Bam, 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 bam,
it's that.
bam, bam, bam. It was
It's
a real
Dr.
change.
Dre and
It was a real change
Tupac.
of genre for the Ramones, really.
Yeah, and they actually took that from Joe Cocker. That's a Joe Cocker song.
California Sun was written
California
by Joe
Love.
Cocker.
California Love by Dr. Dre and Tupac.
California Love Sun. Sun Love.
Well, now you're just being an ass.
California Sun Love.
I'm trying to teach you something.
Joe Cocker wrote California Love, and then the Ramones stole it and called it California Sun.
And then Dee Dee rapped with Tupac.
With Tupac.
And they did Who Shot Ya?
And then Lil Xan
Did
played it.
Xanax.
Yes, and he's still alive. There you have it for this week's 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Joe Cocker and Lil Xan. There you go. We got you. We got you right there. Are you a 7 degrees, 8? Are you degrees from Kevin Bacon in some significant way? Has that ever happened?
What?
Is
No.
it, you know that. It's the little fucking
6 degrees of separation. I
That's
know
what it's
that.
called. Isn't it? Oh, I thought it was called 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. And you were
I
trying
don't believe you thought that.
and you were trying I may have for a second in the course of this.
No, I haven't tried that. I don't care about that voodoo shit. It's like your sign. Like, read the paper, and it's like, oh, today you're gonna kiss your friend Cam. It's like, I am, but like that doesn't. That could apply to literally anyone.
It could apply to a male cam, a female cam, a camera, like short form.
Yeah, of course, camera.
Make out with your
Polaroid.
with your little Polaroid. Take a photo of your titty.
Have a Kodak moment with your tongue and the shutter.
and the shutter. Why not shutter? I don't even know her.
Did you ever have a camera phase where you're like, I'm gonna take crazy photos?
Man, so my parents are cleaning out what used to be my closet, my dad's place, and they found like these photo albums I used to have where I didn't have a video camera. So what I would do, I would like set up my toys and it would be like the fucking Legos against like the army men or something, right?
Of course.
And I would be taking photos of like the battle scene and then take a photo of like the caption of what happening that I had written on a piece of paper. Like it was like a silent, like in that silent film kind of way, but just with photos. So it'd be like first they're on the battlefield and the caption would read like, as the troops lined up, blah, 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 blah. And then the next scene, would be, like one of the cars, it's like the cars turned over and like a guy's trying to, there's something else happening.
Fucking help me, dude.
Yeah, and it was like Captain whatever of the future war, and all this shit. And it would be like, and it would probably be maybe like 12 photos total. It's like, well, half a roll, it's been like half a roll doing this. My folks were always like, if I had to go to the mall and like get them developed, they would always pay the $10,
pay the film fee.
I never got it. I think
get that shit processed. Have a little scrapbook, and you go really, really fast. And it's like, whoa, this is fucking crazy.
You had to read the captions, so you couldn't go too fast.
No, I want to go fast.
Oh, you want a flip book, but with photos.
Yeah, I don't read the captions either. I just go, get it. No, that reminds me of like that Sum 41 video where they had all the Barbie dolls and their faces like
the Hell Song.
Yeah,
is that what it was?
Hell Song, and they had like helicopters and stuff, just so like silly
cool,
and like budget, but like creative.
Yeah, definitely. If I would have had a video camera, I'm sure that would have been like the next progression.
Yeah, I was just trying to get in Sum 41.
You just want to work that in organically. You have something to say about Ajax or something? Was this the segue?
Huh? To talk about Sum 41 to talk about Ajax?
I don't know.
I just love Sum 41.
Oh, I thought you were trying to segue into something.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
God no. Oh my God. You don't have cable, so I'll fill you in on some news. Kim Kardashian.
Are we going into full news? Is this some late breaking news?
Yeah, this is probably worthy of the song. Okay, fucking throw it on.
It's worthy of the song.
Worthy of the song.
Hold on to your umbrellas, folks. We've got late-breaking news from Don't Go Outside Studios. Hide the children, hide the wives, because it might get hairy out there. But don't fret, because our correspondent Cameron Osborne is on it.
Correspondent Brendan Graham filling in for Cameron Osborne tonight.
Idiot newscaster.
Yeah, easy there. It's still me. What do you got? What's going on in the news? What's going on in the news this week?
Just joshing you.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I was watching Celebrity Family Feud, which premiered last week. Hosted by Steve Harvey, of course. And big surprise, I was like, Celebrity Family Feud? What the fuck is that? I want regular Family Feud. And
So is this two celebrity families they pin against each other? Or it's like one big family, they split up into two?
No, it's supposed to be two celebrity families.
Okay, so who do we got on this week's?
This week we had Kim Kardashian and surprisingly Kanye West.
Was the Kardashians against the Wests, or was against the Jenners, or
it was the
these
Kardashians
lineups?
against Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, because they're together.
And then Chicago.
And two of his friends.
No, it's two of his boys.
Three of his friends.
Three of his boys.
Two of his boys, one of his girls.
He the one cousin stole his laptop. Remember, he had to pay $250,000 to get it from him.
Don't remember that.
Said that in a song, and then and that's about it. I guess Jay-Z.
Well, he's got some friends.
What?
And he's against the Kardashians, and they have Khloe and Kylie, I think, or Kylie, the model.
No,
one.
that's a Jenner. Does that count? They count?
It counts.
Okay, so Kendall, Kylie, Khloe.
No, Kendall wasn't there.
No, Kendall. No, she's the one with.
And then
was
Aunt Mimi or something.
Was my favorite
and
there? Which
some
one's my
dude.
favorite?
You're a Courtney guy.
I'm a Courtney guy.
Yeah.
I just want that to be known.
I like Courtney too.
She was not in attendance.
She's the slow burn of that family. She's going to come out on top. They're all
I think
gonna be
by the
sunken
end of it.
in the
I
grave.
agree.
Age 42. Their asses are going to explode and they're going to cave in among
fall.
themselves. And she's all that's left. She's going to go, yeah. And no one can hear it.
And
It's so far away.
one.
It's, yeah. I think I heard Kourtney Kardashian, but I'm not sure. Yeah, they had two scrubs on their family.
That's fine.
It was I
Black
couldn't
China.
watch. I couldn't
Okay.
I couldn't really watch it. I watched for about 3 seconds. I was just like, I can't believe they're on Celebrity Family Feud. Like, I think this is the first appearance Kanye's made since, everyone thought he was like crazy.
It's surprising
and,
for him to do Family Feud is just a weird.
He looked like the happiest motherfucker.
Maybe
in the
that's
world,
it.
man.
He grew up
I
watching
don't know
Family
if it's
Feud.
his favorite show.
It's
He
possible.
loves the feud. He had good answers.
Good answer.
Yeah, good answer. But like, he had the biggest grin on his face the entire time. Like, this guy's either, I think he might be mentally unstable. He's having this much fun with Steve Harvey commenting on everything.
That's
Like,
awesome.
I don't mind Steve Harvey, but I don't love Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I don't think he's like God's gift to us.
No, he's just always there.
He's there. That's it. He's constantly present.
Yeah, so
is
I
important.
just checked in for some of the highlights, but there was one question that was showed a lot of the vanity kind of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, because they're standing next to each other, they're a couple, and like Kanye's like smiling and just I'm having so much fun. Kim's just like
Yeah.
as she is, just like
I'm here. I'm here.
yes. And Kanye's like, all right, like,
He's
yeah.
going,
Like,
he's
pushing-
jumping up and
like,
down.
he loves it. He's the happiest guy. And I'm
Jesus.
like, oh, Kanye, he's having fun.
Jesus.
And they're like, we asked 100 people, we poll, and we said, compare yourself to your coworkers. How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? So we asked 100 people, and these are, what do you think their answers are?
Classic Family Feud rules.
Classic setup. Couldn't be more simple. and Kanye West goes, 10.
Great. That's everyone's answer is going to be 10.
And they're 0.
Yeah.
Nope, not 10. And then Kim Kardashian was like, 10.
Oh my
Like,
God.
you got to pick another one. They're like, 5. And I just realized, I'm like, why would they pick 10? I'm like, who? No one's like, I'm the hottest fucking person on this earth.
Are you except
Except they thought the question was about themselves.
yeah.
Like, compared to, you compared to everyone else, how hot do you think you are? Like, 10.
Obviously a 10.
No, we meant regular humans
Yeah.
who aren't celebrities. Like, 5.
We're meaning the people who
3?
answered this questionnaire in the mall in Little Rock.
Yeah, we pulled 100 strangers in a
Complete
strip
strangers.
mall on a Tuesday.
And that's
I'm gonna go with 1.
just one.
1. Yeah, so I don't know who this benefited, because they played for charity. Mm-hmm. So
Oh, they're not going to keep the Chevy Cruze?
they gotta get money, right? Like, I don't understand why that is the way to get back into the spotlight, like with Kanye.
Maybe
Just be like, we're doing Celebrity Family Feud. I'm like,
well, I mean,
no one even watches Family Feud anymore. Who's gonna watch Celebrity Family?
well, I mean, how much do you think they got paid for that?
I'm thinking a lot.
I'm imagining a
It
lot
must
of
have been
money,
a lot,
right?
'cause
And
people
they're
are gonna pay for them,
and obviously, right? And they're
'cause
money,
they
and they're
boost
money
their-
people.
Yeah, but they have way more stock in
Yeah.
social media advantages than Family Feud. They got 6.5 million views on this fucking Celebrity Family Feud.
Just on like the YouTube.
Just on a 8-minute
YouTube.
Fast Money with Kim and Kanye.
Yeah, you know what?
Because they won. They won. They crushed.
Sick. That's good. Did they do
The questions were ridiculously easy though.
Yeah. How many fingers?
No, one was like, "Give me a slice of like pie."
Pizza. Yeah. Pie.
45
pizza,
points, and they're like,
Cake.
"Yeah, like bread.
Cotton candy.
bread,
Oh, I never thought of bread.
a slice of skin, white skin."
A slice of Kim's skin. Congratulations, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, for their ongoing success.
Yeah, I just thought it was strange. I'm like, you guys are better. Like, I don't have a crazy high opinion of either of them, but I'm like, you guys are better than Celebrity Family Feud with Steve Harvey.
But if you want to do what you love, who knows? Kanye West grew up in Chicago on the South Side, watching Family Feud every day. It's a dream come true.
I would be pretty stoked to be on Family
I mean,
Feud.
you would go insane to go on Price is Right. Think about how many people
There's probably a lot
are
of them
like
out there.
shitting their pants while they're standing beside. That's good. Exactly. Come on down.
Well, this
Brendan
is the Family Feud.
Graham.
And we've got Richard Dawkins. He's gonna kiss all the ladies, even the colored ones. And it's 1964. That's daring for him. I love Richard Dawkins. He was a good man. Every single woman he would kiss on the lips. He would go,
that was
"Hey,
his
honey,
shtick."
what's your name?" Like, "Hey, sweetie, what's your name?" And go, "Oh, this is Doris. She's from
Doors.
Cincinnati, Ohio. You look beautiful, Doris." And just
Sometimes that's all about. You
they go,
just need a little,
Richard. Ooh.
Richard Dawkins. Sometimes all you need is a little plant.
Plant one on me.
Plant one on me, sister.
Are you at that point where you kiss a girl on the cheek? I don't think we do that, eh? Like
mean
if a
you
friend.
and I?
No, a girl.
I don't think I
That's
have.
just a friend. And you go,
I don't have.
"Hey, Cindy."
No. I
Nice
think
to
like
see
a
ya.
hug is appropriate.
Yeah, me too.
I'll kiss
people
like
do-
I'll kiss like a parent on or like a grandparent on the cheek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lips. He said lips. Yeah, but do your parents' generation do that? Like, if my parents are having people over, like, my dad will, like, I'll see everyone does that. They
don't
give a
think
kiss
so.
to the wife of the other man. And I go,
Right in front of your dad, and you're thinking, "Dad, kick the shit out of that dude." He just
know.
He just
"He
laid one
slipped mom tongue. Lay that fucker out.
fuck her out, bro.
Douche, get him.
I don't think I'll
No,
ever
just
be
a polite kiss on the cheek.
Yeah,
A
no,
little peck
I know.
on the
I know what
cheek.
you're saying. Definitely, probably like
Is that a lost thing?
I bet like yeah, I think so. I don't think like I can't picture my dad just going up to, "Hey, Judy." I can't picture that, but but I don't know. Just my
Maybe
folks.
it's more of a European thing. I don't know.
I don't know. Are you explicitly European?
Yes.
I thought you were pretty Canadian.
All the friends are heavily European.
I thought you were all Canadian. We're moving on here in the news though. Last weekend was the 16th annual Bonnaroo Music Festival.
Okay.
Last weekend, only one dead this year. 32-year-old. It's actually only 11 people have ever died at that Bonnaroo Music Festival, which is crazy. Eh? We're gonna take a look at this.
That's not enough.
Have you taken a look at the poster?
No.
Did you take a look at the Bonnaroo poster at all? Okay, this is good. I tried to play this little game where I read off the band names, and then depending on what line down, where do I not recognize anyone?
Mine's like line 3 now.
So
There's always some like moon taxi and like
So we're-
cab Benifer.
So we're gonna play this game right now, and Brendan, I'm gonna list off the lines and the artists, and you let me know when you don't know anyone.
Okay.
Okay. Line number 1, headlined by Eminem, The Killers, and Muse. There's a
Three for
three
three.
for three, so it's a good start.
We got a vampire, we got a sad boy, and we got Eminem, who's also a sad boy, but eats spaghetti.
Line number 2, we got Future, Bass
Yes.
Nectar, Sturgill Simpson, and Bon Iver.
Okay, I got 2.
I know that Bass Nectar exists.
I've heard the name. Actually, I got 3.
All I
then.
want is a heard the name. That's all I want. That's all
I
I'm kinda
hope there's
looking
a Ray Strummond. That one. I'm
Ray Schmerd? Isn't it Schmerd?
I don't know.
Line 3, we got Khaled, Paramore, Cascade, Alt J, Dua Lipa, and Sheryl Crow.
Obviously, I know Sheryl Crow,
Sheryl
Alt
Crow,
J,
Alt J,
and
Paramore.
Paramore?
Yeah, they're on line 3. Line 4, we've got Anderson .Paak,
Yep.
Sylvan Esso, and
Nope.
Revolution. Yeah, it's like Revolution with Revolution, except it's Rebel instead. So we got...
Is that the new Bedouin Soundclash?
Might as well be.
Super group?
So now line 5 is the Revivalists, Virtual Self,
No.
Nile Rodgers and Chic,
Yes, now Rogers.
and Chromeo.
I know Chromeo too.
Okay, so you're on line 5 right now. I backed out on line 5.
Okay, this is the pass.
To
see if I'm
This
hip.
might be it.
Am I current, boys
Line
and
6.
girls?
Line 6, we got Rufus DeSaul,
Nope.
STS9,
No.
Alice in Wonderland, like Alice in
No.
Wonderland.
What the fuck is that?
Moon Taxi,
Moon Taxi.
Moon Taxi.
I've heard of them.
and Carnage.
No, I can't confidently say I know any of them. But Moon Taxi has.
You've heard of.
I've seen their name on Bonnaroo list. I think every year.
Really?
It must be big in Tennessee or something. Because I think our year then we went. They were playing because I was like Moon Taxi.
You know what? You're going to make your way down the rest of this list. You're going to get into like 7 lines down. Now that you made it past, I didn't know anything on that Revivalist Neil Chic line. I didn't know anyone on Moon Taxi's
Nile
line.
Rodgers? You know Nile Rodgers. He played on like Bowie records and stuff.
But like by reading the name, I wasn't like
Freak
that guy.
out. Doom, digga, doom, doom, chic, doom, chic. Freak
Yeah,
out.
I'm well aware of the song "The Chic It's Freak," but I like never I didn't know that was by a man named Nile Rodgers.
Yeah.
Anyways, the next lines you're definitely gonna get Brockhampton, Old Crow Medicine Show, Playboy Cardi, and the Glitch Mob.
No, the Glitch Mob. I think I know, but like, is
That's
it
your
someone else
line.
and the Glitch Mob?
No, just the
Glitch Mob. I've heard of the Glitch Mob. I don't
Okay.
know what the fuck they do though.
I thought you were gonna say yes on fucking Brockhampton and Playboy Cardi.
No,
Too.
Brockhampton sounds familiar, but
And then
I never.
well, the next on the next
listening
on
to
the
it.
next line we have
On
Broken
to the
Social
next
Scene.
one. Well, obviously that.
Then the line after that is T-Pain.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're on line 8. Let's see if you get this. So Griffin,
No.
What So Not,
No.
Rich Brian,
That sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Trombone Shorty and Orleans Avenue,
No.
and Billie Eilish.
No, I got nothing.
You made it 10 lines down the Bonnaroo music poster before you didn't recognize anyone.
That's all right.
That's pretty
but there's
good.
still a lot of that shit. I
got
had no idea.
5? But just knowing 1.
There's just so many bands, and I haven't been listening to new music in so long. I just listen to
Even just-
stupid podcasts
even
like
just-
shit we make.
Even just recognizing the names. Like, I'm even further down and like, where the fuck are they getting these names?
Moon Taxi.
Bruno Major. Who the fuck are you?
It's the new Major Lazer Bruno
There's
Mars collab where
Post
neither of them
Animal.
are in it, but you recognize both the names.
The
Post Animal.
The Texas Gentleman. Fletcher.
I have a theory that any band name sounds just dumb when
you
you
say
take it out of them being a famous band. Any cool band, I mean, people are like, you know, they're cool. Like stupid band, Tame Impala, dumb, stupid, sleepy,
Fucking dumb,
sleepy
bro.
deer. Fuck yourself. There's like 40 bands with the name Deer in it.
Red
Get
Deer. You got Moon Deer. You got Brain Deer.
Yeah,
At least all those.
the Deers, Deer Hunter, Deer Hoof.
The De Niro's.
But they're good bands.
But they're
like
good
the
band.
names, you put them on paper like stupid. U2, dumbest fucking name ever. U2
But you see
with a number.
But you see it on the fucking Jumbotron at the Hollywood Bowl, you're suddenly thinking, oh, okay.
I'm gonna donate to Africa. Thank you, Bono. And I also want to burn my cowboy
I'm gonna
hat.
fly my hat around the
You
world.
perfected it.
Brendan, on Friday, The Incredibles 2 came out.
Yeah, we were all waiting for that one.
We're all
weren't
waiting
we?
for that one since 2003. We're all waiting for that one to make its comeback. People are pissed off, though. Apparently, there's a scene in the movie that is causing all sorts of epileptic fits. And people online are, like, actually pissed.
All sorts of epileptic
Tweets. The tweets are exploding at Disney, saying, like...
Was there, like, a strobe?
Yeah, there's like a scene of strobe lights or something.
They didn't have a warning? How did they not test for that?
So Disney has now issued, like within the day that it happened, apparently it happens for like 90 seconds. But like with like, and then there's like 30-second kind of spurts. But yeah, Disney had to issue a warning like when you buy the ticket that said, now when you buy the ticket,
If you're
it says
prone
like,
to epileptic seizures,
yeah,
do not.
So just so you know, if you are prone to epileptic seizures, please do not go see The Incredibles 2.
Well, why didn't they have an issue warning? If you're going to see Transformers, Michael Bay's going to blow your goddamn ears off. My grandma nearly shit her pants.
Thanks, Michael Bay.
Thanks, Michael Bay,
for making my grandma shit.
Pushing the goddamn sound limits.
Seriously, what happened to
Cock?
What happened to minus 116 dB FPS? Am I right?
Don't even get me started on this.
Ting, ting.
Beast Wars was way better. I said it.
Whoa, easy there, fighter, dude. 2 nights ago, everyone's favorite Post Malone. I think we covered him 2 weeks ago in the recent face tat update. We covered him. He got always tired tattooed under his eyes. But the other day,
that's funny.
The other day he got off a show in Austin, Texas, where he shared a little. So he gets off the stage, and the video wall keeps going of him
Smoking crack.
pretty much him walking off stage and encountering a figure that we know well. He's walking off stage and he bumps into this man.
Is that the Undertaker? Oh my god.
It's the Texas Badass.
He's taking a choke slam from the Undertaker. Fade to black.
He takes a choke slam.
Fuck you, Post Malone. He gets to just spend money and do whatever he wants.
I mean, if I had Post Malone money, yeah, I'd probably end up spending it somewhat.
Yeah, what would you do if you could?
And then they
get
just
to spend all.
And they literally just broke
have
guitars for
as much money as you got. I would pay Stone Cold Steve Austin to, cheers me, and we pour beer all over each other all night, and it's in a hotel room, and no one gets to see it. It's just our little secret. Celebrities probably do that shit every weekend.
How much money?
Every weekend.
How much money would you give Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Well, presumably I have as much money as I can spend.
Money's no object. So, but like, what's your like?
Literally whatever he wants. I'd probably offer like $2 million first. I'd be like, I'll give you $2 million, and we're gonna have this night together.
You
gotta be into it.
No photos. Our clothes are gonna stay on.
No phony behavior. You got to be into it. Tell me I'm cute. And then we cheers and we go, yeah!
We start flipping off people over the balcony.
Yeah, with our bedazzled vests with skulls, and we go, fuck you, world! Fuck you!
Moving over to the bedazzled vests now, eh?
Yeah, you have the Stone Cold skull, and it's got jewels in it.
Oh, yeah.
And you're a millionaire, so it's diamonds in there.
Here comes the money. And speaking of money, do you have any more news? Should I have said last? Well, I think I did mean last. Our last little bit of news. Pete Davidson.
Is he dead?
Crushing it right now. Of course not. No.
Thank God.
He did spend $100,000 on an engagement ring for Ariana Grande. The two are shacking up.
They're together.
Yeah, it was like a few weeks back they started dating, and then like another week later, he like showed like tattoos he got of like the initials AG.
Well, that's it. It's real, guys.
And they also kind of have like bunny ears tattooed, like both of them do. And then 2 weeks later, they post on Instagram that they're engaged.
That's cute.
And they're all on Instagram and shit together. This comes like a month after she dumped Mac Miller. So I don't think anyone knows what's going on. But
so she was dating someone 1 month ago.
Now she's engaged to another man.
Okay, well, it seems like she thought it through, and they're not moving too fast at all.
Not at all. They're
Thank God for celebrities setting the pace to let us know that true love can exist for a moment.
True love can exist for the however long you want it to. Whether it's
It's like an Instagram post.
whether it's a 72-hour Chris Humphries Kardashian romp, or it's years of unmatrimonied courtship like Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
Beautiful relationship.
Beautiful
God bless
relationship. God bless the USA.
them. God bless. God bless.
Brendan, I think it's about time that we take our blessings into a break. What do you say?
I say yee.
Yee.
And on to the next one.
And on to the next one. We're going to take a break,
On to the next one. On to the next one.
and we'll be back.
Denne episode af Branden og Cameron går ikke udenfor at bragt til dig med mundting. Vil have mundting? Vi har dækket dig. Brug promo-kode BRONCAMDGO, og vi vil give dig mundting, når du vil.
Thanks to the new sponsors out there. That was for all of our new fans in Denmark.
I don't know Danish.
Well, that's okay. Believe me, if you knew what they said, you probably don't want to even know what they said. Because we made some empty promises that we're going to have to fulfill with our mouths.
What's the ad for strudel?
Yeah.
Did they
let's
do that?
let's call it strudels. Yeah, sure.
I'm not worldly.
Neither am I. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back here on this Sunday evening, episode 43.
Having a great day.
That's pretty
Number
cool.
43. That's 2 more than 41.
That's 2 more than 41.
That's all I have
and
to say
3 more than
about
and 3
that.
more than episode 40.
What number was Jackie Robinson?
42
42. You saw that movie.
It's with Chadwick Boseman.
Yes.
The Black Panther himself.
Oh, yeah. And Harrison Ford.
And H. Ford. Yep.
HF.
Harry Ford. Henry Ford.
Yep. But we have more pressing things today, don't we? What are we going to watch tonight?
I have more pressing things today. That's right. Tonight is
Wrestling.
Tonight is Money in the Bank.
Wrestling.
Money in the Bank 2018. So let's fucking talk about that.
Yes, man.
Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
That's right. We're back with another
it's wrestling.
week of wrestling. Before we even get to that, I saw what I think I can call, and confident in saying this.
Hurry up.
I'm just working on it. I saw the best wrestling match I think that's happened ever.
Yeah, did you rewatch Hell in the Cell with Mankind and The Undertaker?
That was better. Oh, of course, better than Hell in a Cell '97. Last week at Dominion 6.9, we saw the finale of this Kenny Omega Okada series of matchups.
Woo woo.
Woo woo, where Kenny Omega won the 2 out of 3 falls to finally win the IWGP Heavyweight belt, which is insane. That was insane. Did you watch?
I didn't.
I told you to watch. You had the day off. You had the house to yourself.
You told me to watch it.
I told you to watch it.
And I didn't.
Dude, fucking A.
Fucking hey.
It was 65 minutes of
That's good.
just these guys did not stop.
Was it
And
brutality?
It was brutality.
Was there any blood? See, I like the old school wrestling. I don't keep up.
There were
too
some
much,
scratches,
but
no like face blood, but there was some bloody, shoulder
Rib.
scratches and shit like that. Yeah. Ooh. So this was the third match that Okada and Omega had, and
what were the
first time was for the belt.
outcomes?
The first time was for the belt, and Okada won it. Mm-hmm. Then
Let me guess.
This was the fourth time they fought. Yeah, and then the second time they fought was Japan does this like separate tournament thing.
Sure.
That's like there's no belts involved, but you win like the prize of winning the tournament.
Yeah, do you get a trophy?
I think it's something like that. Yeah,
that. I want a belt.
Where Kenny Omega beat Okada for the trophy, but then the second time they fought for the belt, Okada won it again. Okada, sorry. So this was the
think I'm following.
This was the third time they fought for the belt in 2.5 years. Okada had the belt for over 730 days, 738.
Why do they have to say it like that?
738 days?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not a prison sentence.
It's like
you're not Xing off your
2.5 years. Well, I mean, I'm sure it'd be easier than say like 1 year, 9 months, 2 weeks.
738 days. 15 seconds.
And Omega did it. If you haven't seen this matchup yet, like,
Haven't seen it. I'll watch it, maybe.
it's all on YouTube.
You're selling it.
It's all on YouTube. I'm selling it. They were selling it. It was just like the two best fucking, I don't know, the two best performers around today put on the best match they've put on.
Yeah.
You know, just like that, and it was fucking sick. But we are moving across the pond, depending on which pond you're talking about, because tonight is Money in the Bank 2018.
Yep.
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
So, Brendan, go over the Money in the Bank rules. Do you know what's going on here?
Yeah, you have
how
to
it
go
works?
and climb up a ladder, I think, and get the suitcase.
Yes.
It's pretty much it's a ladder
so
match.
it's a
but
ladder match for a briefcase is hanging on the top. What the Money in the Bank contract is,
I know what it is.
holding the briefcase means that you can cash it in for a belt
Shot at the belt.
any time. This gets used in the greasiest ways. You know, it's like
only be
right
greasy.
when someone, you know, they're at the end of the match, at a tough match, and then came in, or Seth Rollins came in on Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns when they were like 40 minutes into their WrestleMania match, and he just fucking ran down the
What a dink.
Randy Orton used it once on Daniel Bryan after Triple H as guest referee, like pedigreed Daniel Bryan after a match, and then Randy Orton sort of slipped out and was like, haha, fucking cash it in.
I don't like this snake move. I
So-
would have caught him at like, you know, their day off with their kids. Just show up with a chair and just beat
Fucking
the piss
smash
out of
them, yeah, in front of their wives.
Give me your belt in front of your wife.
Most recently, Baron Corbin had it and unsuccessfully cashed in the contract. You can also do that. It's only happened like 3 times where he unsuccessfully cashed it in. And then on the women's side, Carmella still has the belt over Charlotte Flair.
Yep.
She beat over that. This is also only the second women's ladder in the Money in the Bank match. So
Good for them.
good for them, right?
I think that's what they were fighting for out in the streets, was for more ladder matches for us.
more steps.
Yeah.
More steps, as
I
we
was
were saying.
busy watching, speaking of wrestling, because I'm not keeping up weekly
Yeah.
so much, but CM Punk had his UFC,
His UFC
match.
second match.
and I watched the whole thing.
He made it the whole thing. He made it
he
the whole
did.
time.
He looked like a fucking dying cow out there, though. He was trying to
He was trying to throw these like fucking
trying to throw side kicks.
haymakers.
He was
Yeah,
trying to throw like leg kicks, but he just like is going through the motions. I'm like, oh Jesus, he's gassed at the first round. He's fighting a goddamn Golden Gloves winner. He's trying to outbox him. I'm like, oh Jesus,
he's fighting someone who
Christ.
knows what they're doing.
Yeah, who's been professional, beat the shit out of each other fighting with your fists
For years.
and has been recognized as being good at that. And I feel like he could have taken him out a lot earlier, but he was just, you know, taking it soft, letting him clinch up on him, and not like he could have just let go and just probably knocked him the fuck out.
He could have.
Oh, he definitely
Maybe
could
he was going easy. You think this guy's
I
going
don't think
easy?
he was
on
going
CM
easy.
Punk?
He was just trying to embarrass him a little bit, and then that ended up them probably never fighting in the UFC again because everyone fucking hated the fight. They were like, "Why are these guys on the main card?"
on the main card.
Yeah, which they had their reasons to. It's a Punk
money.
CM Punk's hometown.
It was
that
in
kind of
Chicago.
stuff.
Yeah, like obviously, yeah, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, but you want to watch people who are, you know, killers out there.
So
And CM
hopefully
Punk's
he's
just-
done. Hopefully he's done with this whole
Put it behind you. You got a couple fights and you survived
UFC
it
dream.
without-
You can say I fought in the UFC on the main card.
You did
Boom.
it.
You're probably like he's got to be like almost 40 at this point.
Yeah, he is almost 40. I think he's like 38 or something.
Like fucking-
And it's like, you did it, okay? Cross it off the list. You didn't die.
Cross
Count
it.
yourself lucky
Go-
because there's murderers out there who will fuck you up.
Go back to Vince and fucking tell him you want a job back, or don't. But don't fight in the UFC.
No.
No,
If-
not at all.
Especially if you have a family.
Yeah, he's got a wife.
Yeah.
He's
Leave a couple of brain cells in there.
for your straight edge brain cell.
Yeah. Unless he came out and he's like, you know what? The UFC's easier than the WWE.
It's easier to work.
WWE is terrible on your brain.
it's
They
easier
don't
than
care about your
working
brain.
with Vince.
That son of a bitch.
I saw the other day, what the CM stands for?
Come monster.
Chick Magnet. When he came up with the name, it was Chick Magnet Punk, and then just shortened it to CM Punk, which is great.
CM is way better than
So you know
Chick
what?
Magnet
So
Punk.
the last night's takeover and tonight's Money in the Bank is also in Chicago. So we will be getting a lot of CM Punk chants
Yeah.
the entire time.
Probably a lot of signs as well.
Probably a lot of CM Punk signs that they'll that Vince will intentionally be cutting away from. Cut away from the sign.
No, you place a couple, you juice it up.
I don't think with that.
Yeah,
I don't think with
style.
that guy. I don't think with that CM Punk guy.
That fella.
Fucking. Speaking of UFC, we're getting a Ronda Rousey match.
He poked me in the eye. Captain Insano shows no mercy.
That's the kind of wrestling I like.
What was that from? The
It was Waterboy.
the Nick Cannon stand-up special. It was Waterboy. You're right. Yeah, we're getting Ronda Rousey. She's doing like her first singles match. I guess
Yeah, she's fighting the big Kahini or whatever her name is.
Nia Jax.
The big Kaluna.
The big Kahuna.
The big Kahuna burger. Is
Is Ronda Rousey winning? Is it too early for her to win?
I don't know if they have to,
She have to win right now?
pretend that she's not a superior athlete to everyone else for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Throw her down in the dirt and be like, you don't know how this works, you bitch.
Maybe it'll be some greasy interference. Maybe there's always that sort of option. That's always gonna happen. There's gonna be there's gonna be something greasy in this Carmella Asuka match.
Carmella.
There's no way like Asuka can lose to Carmella unless something greasy happens.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of greasy. I don't like the greasy behavior that much.
I like
Sometimes it's all right.
Well, I think this is the perfect time for grease because like we can grease the wheels now and then have the ending result be SummerSlam.
That's true.
We're kind of like those
it's
2
beginning
months
of
away.
summer. Let's get greasy.
Let's
lather up and-
grease up, baby.
Yeah, I grease up and sit in the sun and I just cook.
Who do you
And I
have?
peel off that skin.
Who do you have in Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal?
Don't care.
Don't care. We're just gonna move on from that one.
Moving right along.
Thank you, soundboard. Who do we have in Seth Rollins versus Elias? That one's for a belt.
I thought Seth Rollins was CM Punk for a second.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying because they both have
Just
beards
glancing.
and long hair, and
Yeah.
one's like 5'5", the other one's like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, CM Punk cut his hair though.
He did cut his hair. Yeah, he always would do like the greased back hair. Like the total slick kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Who do we have? We have AJ and Shinsuke in a last man standing match because they've just been punching nuts.
Shinsuke lost the last one, right? Or what happened? It was a double disqualification, or
Last one
that was the Nut Punch Supreme, right?
It was when they both kicked each other's balls.
Yeah,
And then they
Nut
and then
Punch
it was
kick.
like a count out because they both didn't get up.
Yeah.
So now it's
the last man standing.
yeah. So now like that option doesn't exist. So
I want to see Shinsuke. I prefer Shinsuke
this
than
could
AJ.
be the end of this could be the end of the feud. We're now like 4 pay-per-views in of seeing this since WrestleMania.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, again, okay.
No,
That's just the thing.
WrestleMania is when he started, right? Because AJ beat him, and then they were like shaking hands. Then he just
Yeah. Who do you got in it? You like gloves, right? You like tight leather gloves on a man for some reason.
I like
Thought that was
I
odd.
like a non-wet wrestling hair. So I gotta
I'm a wet guy.
go AJ. See, you're
So I
all
like
you're
Triple
all
H too.
you're all about greasing
When
it
I
up.
figured out he carried the water bottle for that, I was like,
Yeah,
genius.
It took it all out of like his character kind of too. He looks badass, and you have like a fucking sledgehammer, and then just
drinking Dasani.
yeah,
I love Dasani.
a
Gotta
plastic
hydrate.
water, a bottle of water,
And Lemmy.
and Lemmy, R.I.P. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Shinsuke for this match. It's been going on for too long.
I love it. Let's see it. I want to see a dirty match. I want to see some blood spilled. Last man standing, is that just... What the fuck is that? Do you have to pin them multiple times, or it's like you...
No,
they
there's
have
like
to do a count out.
I think there's like no countouts.
Okay.
Like it's sort of like
It's just a long match.
it keeps going until like someone wins by
Pin.
pin. pin or.
So it's pretty much a regular match,
like,
but they can't say no rules.
You just get like knocked the fuck out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see no rules.
No rules wrestling. That's a street fight. We saw a street fight last night. The Johnny Gargano.
I missed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out though because I'm a sucker for street fights.
It was pretty
used
cool.
To like
yeah,
Raven.
Yeah, they don't do enough of the they fucking go into the crowd and start fucking beating the shit out of each other in the crowd. And then
that's one thing, but I want to see the behind the stage. I want to see the set boxes.
Yeah,
labeled.
They do it. Yeah, I like it. It's like you start off in the ring, then they kind of like go out into the crowd, then you make your way up back to the top of the ramp, and then you might like kind of go back and forth between there and the ring like 2 or 3 times. Like it's fucking entertain me.
Exactly. Move around.
Moving right around.
You have all this space.
You literally have an entire arena to play with. Just tell them you want to go there, and they'll bring a camera in.
You got all this space. Steadicam one.
So on the women's side, so this Money in the Bank match, there's a fuck ton of people. Ember Moon, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Natalya, Lana, Naomi, and Sasha Banks.
Jesus,
like
not a Sarah people. In the bunch.
Not a Sarah in the bunch. I don't know. I don't think I have a preference of who wins this. Let's go Sasha Banks.
Why?
I don't know. You
don't take as much care in the women's wrestling cam? Is that it?
No. The
big old misogynistic mansplaining son of a bitch.
I would like Becky Lynch or Sasha Banks, but given the 2 briefcases, like...
There's 2?
Well, there's a men's and a woman's, right?
Oh,
so I think one is definitely going to go to Raw and one's going to go to SmackDown.
How long until you think the women are going to fight the men?
In the WWE, a long time. They do it in other...
China, I think... Maybe did that in early.
They do it currently in like totally independent shit, like stuff you'd go see at like the community center.
Yeah, I think they should.
But in the WWE, it's it'd be nice.
I think the only extent of that is like they have Ronda Rousey with Kurt Angle and Stephanie. And
the mixed,
something
the
like
mixed
that. The mixed
tag teams,
so
like that can totally work. It's just And, remember that the NXT ladder match we watched a few weeks back, the one when Adam Cole walked away with it? Like, the women just aren't doing that shit yet. To bring the same intensity, just either it could maybe not work
there are women that are doing it. Like Lita is a good example of that. She was fucking high flying and doing ladder shit.
No, of course. Like there are some of them, but if you wanted to like
pushing that in the market.
Exactly, right? Like we haven't seen 2 women jump off of ladders onto 2 other women who are on top of ladders and break them. Like we haven't seen that yet, know? And if we see that tonight, like fucking go crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not like people don't want it. Just
I want it.
Let's step forward here. Let's do it. I want to see a man smash a fucking lady through 8 chairs,
and with just in the middle of the street. It doesn't even have to be in a wrestling match.
Oh yeah, it's not a commission fight.
Mike Shepard, friend of the show.
Yep,
of course. He's taken
big wrestling fan.
He's taken Ember Moon in this match.
Okay.
She's got this cool move where it's kind of like a stunner, but she jumps off the top rope and it kind of like flips over your body and then hits you with it. It looks pretty cool. He's got Ember Moon for this one.
I'm down with anything stunner-esque.
And finally in the men's match, so this one is also a big one. So Braun Strowman,
that big bastard,
big shithouse, little Kicky Magoo, Finn Balor.
Yep. Double stomp, chest kick.
The
pacemaker.
the pacemaker. The Miz is in this match. Rusev, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, and one of the New Day members.
I saw that. It's up in the air.
I guess it's still up in the air.
They have to rock, paper, scissors 3-way, and it takes a long time.
That's a tough one, yeah.
We always go rock. Always go rock.
Always go rock. Always go rock. Always go rock. Paper, damn it. Yeah, this one, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going for Samoa Joe in this one. I think...
we should just bet on it with money. Let's throw down some money right now.
Throw down $5.
I got $50.
Oh, shit.
It's going to be Kofi.
Oh, who? Yeah, which one is going to be? Kofi's the fun one, because he's the one who does all the shit in the Royal Rumble, and like his feet won't touch the ground yet, because he'll be like handstanding.
Doing that little dance.
Yeah, doing his little fucking.
Whoa!
Oh, New Day. Yes, it is.
Tap dancing.
I have Samoa Joe because I think Samoa Joe cashing in. I mean, this way SmackDown looks right now, like AJ, Daniel Bryan, Shinsuke Nakamura. I think like Samoa Joe and any of those dudes would be sick.
Okay.
I think any I mean that's sort of like where the main event scene on SmackDown is kind of living right now.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
I think that'd be sick.
I feel you. I'm gonna go with the Miz
You're gonna go with the Miz
because I know his name.
Friend of the show, Mike Shepard, is also going with the Miz.
I feel very confident taking a pick that Mike has chosen.
Yes,
I don't know.
Mike.
I don't know this stuff.
Mike. He also a friend of the show, Mike
Give
Shepard.
me a Royal Rumble '98. I'll tell you what I know.
He texted me his
picks.
His picks for like the next year of what's happening with that belt.
Jesus Christ!
That all starts tonight with the Miz. The Miz coming down with the briefcase.
So he has a storyline that's already.
He's Mike texted me
prepped.
his
He says, "I know
storyline
it."
up until WrestleMania.
We'll keep up with that and see if he's correct. Because if he is, that's scary.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's Mike after all, right? Yeah. So fucking this Money in the Bank pay-per-view is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be good all around. Speaking of which, Brendan, I think we need to stop the show and go watch it.
Well, it's starting. It's started at 7, right?
It started.
Yeah, let's go do it. We've
Yeah.
got some leftover Chinese food.
Got some leftover Chinese food we're gonna
Heat
eat.
that up and eat it. Are you a fan of the red sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chicken ball sauce.
Yeah, the sweet and sour sauce.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Brendan, that was
alright.
another week. I want to thank a very good girl in the studio today.
Little Tina Bear, my
Little-
doggy.
Little Tina, who
She was so quiet.
was so quiet. Anything you want to say, Tina?
Tina. Hi.
You know what? She's such a good girl. And,
She was sleeping the whole
She
time.
was sleeping the entire time. Listeners, you didn't even know there was a little
Got
pup,
a little puppy in here.
little popper. Brendan, do you have anything you want to plug?
I can plug just my Twitter. It's at Brendan Bram, and the podcast Twitter is Brennan at Brennagram DGO.
Bren Cam.
Yeah, fuck.
Brendan Graham, DGO.
Brencam DGO, and follow us. Let us know whatever the hell you think about the show. I'll respond quickly because we have 0 friends.
There you go. Other than each other, you can follow me on Instagram at cam_Aussie. Be sure to keep up and be sure to tune in next week when we may have an update on new studio locale.
Oh yeah, we might be at a new spot. And
Well, we're definitely going to be at a new spot, but what
yeah.
the spot will be like, so be sure to listen up because something cool might happen.
Yep.
Until that,
That's it. You can follow us on whatever go to the podcast app and give us a review.
give us a review
On
Maybe-
iTunes.
Maybe some stars. Doesn't
Thank
have to
you,
be-
Denmark.
Doesn't have to be 5. Just whatever you actually think of the show. That's it. Everyone, fathers,
Be well,
not fathers, mothers,
daughters.
daughters,
Be good to your
hot aunts, and sexy uncles.
twice removed cousins. No love for you on this day.
No love for you, motherfucker.
There isn't a card for you.
There's no thanks Hallmark. Anyways, you're gonna have a good week.
Be easy. Bye.